Jocelyne Koblenou is now an expert of every aspect of maize flour processing. Flour processing is the main activity of this mother who lives in Porto Novo, Benin. Jocelyne's first contact with the processing of maize flour, known as gambarin lifin in Benin, dates back to her school years. When Jocelyne became a struggling student, she resorted to gambarin lifin production with the support of her grandmother.
At the beginning, as my studies were not successful, I decided to resort to maize processing. My grandmother had already been practicing that activity. I have been working with my grandmother for at least 7 years now. With respect to procurement, actually we buy from a woman from Ketu. Not all varieties of maize are suitable for gambarin lifin. Only white maize can be used to produce flour.
In terms of distribution, gambarin lifin flour processors have no major difficulties to sell their production. Flour demand is constantly high in the market. On the supply side, the purchasing power of each consumer is taken into account. From wholesalers to retailers, everyone can afford gambarin lifin flour.
We have a customer base. When there is a ceremony, our customers come to buy the flour. When we finish preparing the flour, people come to buy from our house. Those using it to cook family meals also come to buy. It's a good business because we are making huge profits. This 25-kilo bag costs 12,000 CFA francs. The half bag costs 6,000 CFA, a quarter bag costs 3,000, and the kilo bag costs 400 CFA francs.
A study conducted by the PAPA, the Agricultural Policy Analysis Program of the Beninese National Institute of Agricultural Research, reveals that maize flour processors make profits regardless of the price of raw material. Even more, the study suggests that the price of the product must be regulated to allow all the stakeholders of the value chain to reap benefits from this activity.
Efforts are already underway to inform and educate many people about the uses of this flour. It will not only reduce the amount of imported wheat, but it will also create many jobs, ranging from maize farmers to those processing it, including millers, and this will generate substantial profits for all the stakeholders in the maize value chain. Let's take up the challenge of popularizing the technology, selling it to as many users as possible, and promoting it among the people and trigger demand for it. Once demand is expressed, I'm confident that the rest will follow easily.